Previously.
Man, I thought at least I'd have a turn. That's it. Yeah, you got it.
On Progression Series Season 2.
Buddy, you're out of reroll tickets. I don't know if you checked the score.
Oh,
you have 0. Zip. Nada. You are out. I have 1 remaining. So, oh, buddy, you've had all your spins on the wheel.
Right.
I don't want to hear it.
Did we decide 3 was enough? Did we say 3 was a good enough? Oh, man.
In this series, both Nyhmnim and myself will be opening 24 booster packs or 1 box of a core Yu-Gi-Oh! Booster set. We will build a deck and play a best 2 out of 3, and the winner will receive a small prize to upgrade their deck. However, in each episode, we will open another box of the next set that was released, moving in chronological order, constantly upgrading our decks before dueling each other at the end of each episode. But this time around, we'll be introducing side sets, a new banning system, and plenty of other fun surprises that you'll just have to watch to find out. This is the Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression Series Season 2. If you want 5% off any singles or sealed product, click the affiliate links in the description and use code Cimoooooooo5. And clicking the TCG Player affiliate link before you shop helps support us to provide you with more amazing content. We're back in the winner's circle, ladies and gentlemen. It feels so good to be where we rightfully belong as the Season 1 winner of the Progression Series. It's interesting because Rise of Destiny was the last set. This half of the wheel actually isn't looking too hot this time around because what am I going to get? Like an extra copy of Dekoichi or Thestalos? I don't really think that's particularly good. So this half of the wheel is actually what I'm vying for this time around. So let's go ahead and see. I'll take anything to kick Gage's ass for another episode in a row. And there's some things that are obviously better than others. Let's see where we end up. Oh, you are so fucked, Gage. Now, keep in mind, we don't redeem this ban ticket immediately. We will actually have this go into effect at the start of the next episode. So we're going to have this in our back pocket in the meantime. But for now, let's go ahead and throw it over to Gage so he can tell you all about today's set, Flaming Eternity.
Faced a crippling defeat to Cimo last week, but that's okay. I'm still way up on him in games. I feel great. I'm going to feel even great coming into Flaming Eternity Day, released March 1st, 2005. This set, unlike the other few that we've gone to, actually has a couple of things cooking for it. First things first, cover card, Sacred Phoenix of Nenthes. This guy's actually pretty sick. During the next standby phase after it was destroyed by a card effect, I can special summon it, and then Harpy's Feather Duster, all spells or traps on the field. Not too bad if you can stick this fellow around. He's a little bit difficult to get rid of, especially with cards like Dark Hole or Raigeki. They just don't make the cut because he's coming back next turn, and he's gonna fuck shit up. Grand Marg is the Monarch release this time around, and it is definitely one of the least impactful unless you're playing speed duels. If it's Tribute Summon, target a set card on the field and destroy it. Definitely compared to the other releases like Zaborg, Thestalos, and then Mobius, this one is definitely really bad compared to those ones. Blade Rabbit was something that we had in the books for last episode with our clown control list. Literally, I think it's a dream clown, just on a different body. Summonable off of Rescue Cat, which is also in the set. Coward Mage is pretty cool. Once per turn, discard a spell, then target a spell trap and destroy it. Some more just generic spell trap removal. This guy is also a rare in the set. Something new about this, what is it? The database update is they don't have the rarities. I don't know why they would get rid of that, but hopefully by next time I'll figure out how to get them back. Golem Sentry is also in the same lane as well. It is literally also a crass clown on the Golem body here. And then we just talked about Rescue Cat being one of the most integral cards of Synchro format whenever we would get a card like Dark Strike Fighter. At the moment, it is very, very underpowered. We do have some cool things that we can pick up, but nowhere near the power level that we will be seeing later on in the game. Being a common in the set, though, it's good to pick these up while we can. And then for some generic cards, we wrap up with some pretty good stuff in Flaming Eternity. Lightning Vortex is another board remover here. Discard a card to destroy all face-up monsters Alex controls. Not too shabby there. Swords of Concealing Light is the opposite of Revealing. We're going to set all the cards instead. Threatening Roar was an all-star last season. As you saw coming in the later episodes, T-Roar was still coming in clutch. And then Phoenix Wing Wind Blast is absolutely huge. Being able to discard a card, and instead of Raigeki breaking, destroying a card, we get to reset a card from the field back to the top of the deck. Actually, just a huge source of tempo. Definitely one of the cards I'm going to be looking to pick up multiples of in today's opening. Deck Devi is also pretty nice. A card that I think has recently gotten a bot out. Pretty sick, but I don't know if we'll be using it much in our game here. Again, the 60 card sets feel a little bit smaller, but for the pulls on this one, it seems pretty alright. So I guess I got to do my pity pack first, right? But we've recently made a little bit change to the tournament packs. We're going to be getting 3 of them. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I don't know how big of a difference that makes, but I get 3 packs of Tournament Pack 5. Let's see what I can grab from 3 packs of it. Anything big? Magical Thorn, a super rare. Oh, Pyramid Turtle's kind of sick, you know? Save that to collection. Let's go another one here. Okay, see, I got 2 more in the books here. We already got the 1. Let's get these other 2 opened here. Yep, nothing in that one. And then anything in the last one here. Jowgen! That's pretty tough, actually, considering I have last turn, I actually didn't have a Jowgen the Spiritualist. Super funny, but now we actually are able to pull off the OTK combo with last turn. Don't know if I'm going to be doing it. Seems a little bit risky. Let's go and let's open 24 packs of Flaming Eternity.
Boy, did that feel good to not have to read off that set list. All right, 24 packs of Flaming Eternity coming right up. I'm really hoping for some cards in here that we didn't pull last time, and there is one of them, Threatening Roar. I did not get a single copy of this card in Season 1, and this was actually frustrating because this is sort of a way to answer Chaos Emperor Dragon. I don't know if I'm going to play it, but being able to make it so that our opponent can't declare an attack this turn means that we can actually survive just getting annihilated by CED. We can actually survive the Yada Lock as well, and it lasts the entire turn. So there actually is an argument to be playing this, especially because we both have access to CED. Insect Knight has made an appearance. We cannot ignore his battle prowess, and is also just a decent monster overall, especially for some ARA shenanigans later, potentially. Okay, second Threatening Roar is nice. I actually forgot Gage was using Threatening Roar in some of his like later stage decks in the Progression series as well. So actually nabbing this up now is pretty nice.
I'm gonna be honest, being out of redoer tickets feels like I'm a little bit out of control now. I have to deal with whatever I end up pulling from these, which isn't too bad of a thing. Man, Flaming Eternity is one of those sets where I'm hoping to get multiple copies of Wing Blast. I'll be upset if I don't. Pack number 1 off the bat. I can't frown at that. That's pretty good. Oh, ultra rare, the Phoenix Nemthes. I might want to play this bad boy. I think he's pretty sick. The only problem is Bottomless Trap Hole is a card that we're playing in multiples, and even though Bottomless Trap Hole destroys the monster, it banishes it. Nemthes has to be sent to the graveyard, so it wouldn't be doing much if it gets bottomless. That's a pretty hot pack, actually. I'm thinking about it. The cat, the Golem Sentry is really hot, and then the Swords of Concealing is not too bad either, you know? Pretty good pack. Chiron is some good generic spell trap removal there. Pretty good to have him in the bank there. One other thing I've been keeping tabs on is actually good Goblin housekeeping, because I do have Machiura the Destructor. If there's some kind of crazy FTK I can do, even just one time with Machiura, it'll be totally worth it. So I'm looking to get as many like draw cards in the trap section. I know Reckless grades at 1, but hey, it's something for the future.
Damn. Well, there's an ultra rare, and this has to be one of the coolest like artworks in Yu-Gi-Oh history. Gearfried the Swordmaster. I mean, a lot of people remember this card from the anime as well. We're probably not going to be playing it in Progression series. I really wish we could, but man, that's nostalgic. Oh man, speaking of nostalgia, one of my other favorite cards, Silent Swordsman level 5. Just look at the artwork on this card. This card is badass. Again, probably not going to play it, but oh man, the memories. Oh, finally. I was getting really concerned because this is like pack 14, 13, and we still hadn't seen a Wind Blast yet, but there's at least one copy of this card. This is just like better Regeki Break for all intents and purposes. Gives us another way to just deal with spell and trap removal, but also blanks draw phases as well. I would be shocked if one of us came into this game today and was not playing this. Okay, well, I didn't exactly want to Gearfried the Swordmaster, but I guess they're going into the collection. There's the release restraint to go with it. I don't even know if I have Gearfried now that I think about it. Maybe it was in Dark Beginning 1. I'd have to go check. Swords of Concealing Light, though, is actually a pretty good pull. Maybe not necessarily for now, but later on in the series, this card could be quite good. Ah, yes, that's exactly what I wanted. An ultimate rare Forced Ceasefire. What does this card even do? It discard a card from your hand. No trap cards can be activated until the end of this turn. So it's like bad trap stun, I guess. This card is so bad. Okay, second copy of Wind Blast. If I don't get more than this, I'm sort of okay with it. I think 2 Wind Blasts is probably good enough. And this is probably my 6th or 7th copy of Assault on GHQ, just for the record.
Another beautiful pack there. Second or third copy of Cat. There's another good Goblin housekeeping. And then the Phoenix Wing Wind Blast. That is number 2. Already, I think, on par with how we did last season. Super rare Blast Magician. It is super rare Ass Magician. You could say he's bad, bro. He's real bad. Another ultra rare. The Swordmaster Gearfried. This guy's just, I think, aesthetic. He is not good at all either. But another copy of Blade Rabbit. I think that might be my third. Third copy of Wing Blast and another Blast Magician. I will take the 3 PWWB, though. Feels pretty good. All right, coming up on the last 2 packs here. It's been pretty all right. You know, the holos haven't been too generous. You know, that's my second Gearfried. But I did get a lot of the commons and stuff that I was looking for originally, like the Rescue Cats and the Wing Blasts. I really cannot complain. Last 2 packs here. Grand Marg is another Monarch to add to the collection. Absolutely, I'll take him. And the last one, A 4th wing, 3 blast magician. Oh my god, I am blasted. Right, I feel like that's about as good as we possibly could have did there. I'm gonna keep it. I think it's all right to me.
All right, you guys, so only a few packs left. Flaming Eternity was not a particularly strong set. I would say it was probably slightly better than Rise of Destiny, but barely? I mean, I think it's obviously up for debate, but let's go ahead and flip up our last one here. There was no shortage of Threatening Roar in these 24 packs. I must have just gotten severely unlucky, like how I did with Sakuretsu Armor and Smashing Ground, but you know, that's Yu-Gi-Oh, ladies and gentlemen. Second to last pack here, nothing crazy. I think we already have a playset of Rescue Cats, so that's nice. Gage might be eyeing these Blade Rabbits because of the deck he played last episode. And last pack, can we get anything cool? Another Meteor of Destruction. So that's Flaming Eternity in a nutshell. Nothing too crazy. Couple of Ultimate Rares, 2 Gearfried the Swordmaster. I guess we've got that, but we got our Wind Blast, we got our Threatening Roars. I think those are the cards we were worried about getting the most, and we managed to snag up almost a playset of both of them. So let's go ahead and lock this one in and get to deck building. We've got a lot of work to do.
I think this encapsulates more what I was going for last week, and that's an upgraded version of our clown-controlled deck that we were terrifying Alex with. There was a couple cards that I thought we already had access to that we didn't until this episode, and that's cards like Blade Rabbit as well as Golem Sentry, essentially serving the same purpose as Crass and Dream Clown. So I want to see if they're able to do anything. Maybe our monster count, the clown count, like I said last episode, was a little too small. Pairing with that, we also have Phoenix Wing Wind Blast, which I think is an incredible tool that allows us to use these extra cards that we pull from Des Lakuta to be able to, you know, out-tempo Alex and reset him, eventually maybe stacking him to a point where we can just poke a Yada in, guarantee we can win the game. I decided to put in a couple more floodgates because it seems like Alex had the answers to them. I took out a level limit area B and I replaced it with Vengeful Bog Spirit, which I'm going to be throwing in the Bog Spirits, and hopefully that's able to stymie Alex for at least a turn, give me a chance to at least set up a Blade Rabbit or the Crass or Dream Clown and get to work. This isn't too different than what we were playing last week, so I don't want to say too much. We'll see how this does for us this week, though. I'm hoping to have better showing with it.
Just because I didn't get this card last season, I want to put this to the test. I think if I had this card, I would have avoided many losses during this time in the Progression Series Season 1. Even though I ended up winning the whole thing, I still want to at least test my theory here. And so this is the deck we're bringing. It's nearly identical to the one we brought last time, except we threw in the Threatening Roars and the Phoenix Wing Wind Blast that we pulled from today's episode. So let's do the card by card. We're playing Chaos Beatdown essentially. The whole game plan here is because Gage's control package is way better than ours. We're trying to just kill him before he has the chance to actually win, because the longer the game goes, the more likely he's going to see the cards that are just going to completely decimate us. And so that's why we're playing some gigantic chunkers. So we have Berserk Gorilla, Homunculus, and Archfiend Soldier and Skill Dark Magician for this exact reason. These basically don't do anything. They're just massive and can hit over stuff like Kaiku, which is also annoying because we need to have a way to ensure that we can get CED or Chaos Sword to stick to the field. Only got 2 of these because these sort of are bricky if I don't have Lights and Darks engraved, but they also just automatically win us the game most of the time. DD Warrior Lady and Exile Force for removal. I've got 2 Mystic Tomato and 2 Shining Angel in here because in a situation where Gage clears the board with CED and we're just top decking, I want to draw monsters that are going to continuously get me into another monster. Plus, these are also light and dark and they're floaters. We have a Sangan and a Ninja Grandmaster Sasuke and a Spirit Reaper rounding out our monsters. Then for the spells, we have Confiscation, Double Fisher, Giant Trunade, Triple My Body as a shield, because anytime Gage is going to try to stop our monsters, I want to make sure that they are going to stick and keep getting in damage. Pot of Greed, Premature Burial, Reinforcement of the Army, and a Smashing Ground. And then the traps, Double Bottomless Call, the Haunted, Double Dust Tornado, Imperial Order, Ring of Destruction, Sakuretsu Armor, Triple Threatening Roar. My logic behind this here is simple. Most of the time when Gage is setting up a CED play or a Yada play, he's going to go either Cold Wave or Trunade first and then try to set that up so that way I'm just completely out of the game. However, with Threatening Roar, we can chain Threatening Roar to either Cold Wave or Trunade, and now he's not going to be able to attack, which means he can't get in 3,000 free damage with Emperor. He can't get in with Yada to prevent me from drawing in the next turn, and so that's going to give me at least 1 turn, even though Threatening Roar does come at a -1. There also are situations where maybe I don't want Gage attacking over my monsters. Maybe he'll hit with Kaiku and inflict damage to banish my monster so I can't summon CED on the following turn. Threatening Roar is also good for that. This ensures that if I have removal as a follow-up, that I can minus myself to make Gage lose his battle phase, and then I can take control of the board on the next turn because it won't be advantageous for him, because maybe he was assuming he was going to clear my board and then I'm going to go on the crackback and be able to take the game over from there. So very interesting card. I hope it pans out the way I imagine it will, but obviously we will just have to see. And then Torrential Tribute rounding out our 41 card deck. Really hard to get this down to 40. I guess I could have cut a Threatening Roar, but I really just want to put this card to the test more than anything, and the 1% difference playing 41 I don't think is going to matter. The side deck's also pretty much the same, right? I have another Chaos Sork if I need another body, but honestly, these are sort of bricky and I don't really think I need more. Injection Fairy Lilies in here if I want to be even more proactive with Beatdown. Also, it's a level 3 and Gage wasn't was playing some sort of gravity bind clown control deck last episode, and so this can hit under those cards. Same thing for like Mystic Swords in level 2, right? He was also playing like Stealth Birds and shit, and this can just clear those immediately. Jinzo's here. I don't want to main deck this because it's a terrible top deck in the situation of like CED or Yada, and I want to make sure my monsters are sticking to the field. I don't really want to trade a monster for another monster. Also, turning off my own traps is sometimes a death sentence. So weird that I don't want to main this, but it also sort of makes sense at the same time. I moved Cold Wave to the side. I don't really want to, but honestly, I think it's a weird card just because of the way it works. It's only really good with CED or if I'm going to like win the game. And I feel like if I'm going to win the game without CED, I'm probably going to win the game anyway. And Cold Wave isn't really going to make much of a difference, but maybe I'll eat my own words. Compulse got moved to the side as well. We have the double Wind Blast and the double Raigeki break. This is in case he goes on some sort of back row heavy strategy. I want to have just generic outs, not only for the back row, but the monsters as well. Double Skill Drain still in here because if we need to play this, we can, because this card is just devastating. And triple Dust Shoot when I know I'm going to be going first because I want to rip apart everything in his hand. So guys, I'm curious to see what Gage is going to bring to the duel today because he's got some different options and I'm not sure if Flaming Eternity is going to force him in one direction or another. So ladies and gentlemen, let's not make you wait any longer. It's time to duel. Damn, Gage, we've been getting so spoiled in the progression series so far with all of these crazy pulls, because these last few sets, I don't know about you, buddy. Flaming Eternity, it just seems like one after another, just disappointment after disappointment. How are you feeling?
Don't be ragging on Flaming Eternity that bad, man. There's some pretty nice cards in the FET, but yeah, no, it still feels like we're riding that high down. But we got, next week, man, we've got another exciting episode, though, dude. We got another reprint set, Dark Revelation.
Dark Revelation, that's possibly a big one as well. There's some huge heavy hitters at possibly lower rarities as well. Another huge set though, and we saw from the Dark Beginning episode exactly how that went. So
some for better, some for worse, but
yeah,
I definitely think that this one here, I'm looking a little light on redoer tickets, bro, so I'm gonna have to take what I get. You still have one banked though, I think, so you got a little bit of liberties to play with, you know?
I don't know if it was a good idea that I still have a redoer ticket. I probably should have burned it a little bit earlier on, but it does feel good that I have one up on you. I will say that. So let's go ahead and get into it, buddy. Let's shout out the patron. It is Nim Noodle Malabranch of the Burning Tunnels. Thank you for the support.
Unique, man. I like that.
That's at least creative. I give them points for that at the very least. All right. Ooh, all right. Happy to see that rock, paper, scissors win. Question is, do I want to go first or second? Last time you were playing like some weird concoction of a deck. This time, you could be back to your old ways. Flaming Eternity could throw some things. You know what? Let's go ahead and let's go second. Let's see how this plays out.
I will happily go first, my friend. Best of luck to you, okay?
Best of luck to you as well. See what you got.
All right, I'll go stand by main. I will set a card, and this might give it away, but I am going to activate level limit area B again.
You're running this back.
You don't know. I could be on anything. Maybe I'm just on level limit turbo, you know?
Okay, fair enough.
Limit in place. It is your move, Duelist. Go ahead.
All right. Hopefully that doesn't limit me from losing this game. Main one, let's start with good old Pot of Greed. Haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah, it's been a minute. Go ahead.
At least for me. I think you've had him much more recently than I have. But all right, so main one here. Great. So you're going to be up to this stupid burn nonsense. How do we want to proceed with this? I don't even know what you would set, in all honesty. If you're still playing the nonsense, it's got to be what, like Stealth Bird or something? I'm pretty sure that's what you showed me before. I don't know. Let's do this. I am going to Rhoda.
Okay, yeah.
I'm going to grab Exiled.
Okay, no problem.
And then let's just go ahead, run out Sangan, and I'm going to attack.
Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, okay. So it is Deslakuda, and he is going to go to the graveyard.
Okay.
I was hoping to get the gravy train started a little early there.
No
but,
card for you there,
gets
buddy.
over.
No card for you, buddy. I'll just set one and pass. Go ahead.
All right, I'll draw. Stand by me.
Sure.
All right, let's see here. I will set another card, and I'll set a back row, too. All right, go ahead.
It's got a backer this time. All right. I'll go to main phase 1. Let's go ahead and just Exiled Force this one.
Yep, that's fine. It's a Crass Clown.
Okay, battle, let's try to hit for a K. And then I think that's going to be it for me. Go ahead, buddy.
Okay, I'll draw. Stand by me. I will set another card, and I'll pass it to you.
Stop setting cards!
Hey,
How many monsters do you have?
It's a little bit of a slow grind here, but I guarantee it'll be worth it in the end.
Great. I disagree with that somehow. All right, let's hit in. Let's see what we're working with.
This guy's going to stick around this time,
okay.
all right?
I figured we weren't going to be able to get through this, so I will take 400 here. Main phase 2. What are you going to do here? You're going to Crass Clown clown bounce me, I guess. That's kind of annoying. I'll go ahead and set one, and I'll go ahead and set one, and I'll throw it to you.
Okay. I will draw. I'll go stand by phase, main phase. All right, you're right. Clown's going to boogie here. He's going to go to attack, but level limit is going to change him back to defense. Since his battle position was changed, he still triggers, though. So let me see what I want to return. I can either tempo you with the... Hey, you got to be setting something good, right? I don't even care what I give you with Sangan, right? Yeah, all right. I'm going to bounce back your face down here.
Sure.
Okay, and then I will just set a card, and I'll pass it to you. Go ahead.
Okay, this isn't going well. Main one. So nice little interaction here with the Crass Clown and the level limit. Pretty fun to see. Let's try to hit the new one.
Okay, I will flip a Book of Moon on your Sangan.
You want to keep that one around. Sure, that's fine. Second main, I'll go ahead and set myself one, and I'll just throw it to you.
Okay, I'll draw. Stand by phase, main phase. All right, I'll do the boot scoop boogie here with the clown.
Okay.
And I will choose to bounce back the face down again.
Sure.
Okay. I'll flip summon Des Lakuta, and I'll activate it.
Gonna get his draw, huh? Sure.
Cool. And then I'll activate the Lakuta 7.
Sure.
Okay. Going pretty good so far, I'd say. Not bad. I will set a monster, and I'll set a face down. And then, it's your move, Alex. Go ahead.
Okay, this is getting a bit dangerous now. We'll go to main one. I guess I'll flip the Sangan.
Yep.
Let's try for it. I'll try to kill Lakuta.
Lakuta again? I kind of like him, dude. I'm going to keep him. I'll ride Geki Break. I'll pitch Dark Hole. Get rid of your Sangan. I'm not even worried about it, dude. As long as I can keep this lock, I feel like I am impenetrable here.
Okay, that's fine. Sure. So Sangan goes. Trigger the Sangan.
That's fine.
What do I want to grab is the question. Got a few decent targets. Problem is, with your good old Crass Clown, it's a bit difficult for me to deal with. So, with the Sangan, I think I'll pick up this Spirit Reaper.
Ooh, spooky. That's fine.
I mean, spooky in the face of a Crass Clown. I don't know about that, but we'll see.
Right.
So, got a lot of dudes. What do I do about it? I think I'm just gonna set one and then just go to end phase and pitch Homunculus. Go ahead.
All right, cool. Fine by me. I will draw.
You might be figuring out what the problem is on my end over here.
Yep. Stand by main, okay?
Sure.
I'll flip up Lakuta. I'll get my
An
draw.
extra draw.
Lakuta.
Sure.
Strong. I'll flip up my copy of Sangan.
Okay.
All right, cool. Let's get to work. I will go... You would Sakuretsu the Lakuta, so I'm going to just keep it. I'll go Lakuta effect, set himself.
Sure.
Okay. And then I'll go battle phase, and I'll poke you for a K.
I'm gonna think here. This is fine.
Is it?
I'll take 1,000.
My. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. I'll go main phase 2, and I'll bog you down a little bit there.
Okay.
Then
Try
I'll
to
just
slow
pass
me
turn.
down a bit.
Go ahead.
Sure. Let's draw. See what we get. Main one. Good old Bog Spirit. I do not miss this card.
I didn't think you would.
I gotta admit, Gage, this is pretty tricky.
Is it? I was hoping, you
Yeah.
wouldn't expect me to go back on this doggy doo-doo strategy after I got curb stomped by it, but...
I was about to say, this is like what I feel like this deck should have been doing, but you just never had the opportunity to get going.
You haven't seen your dust tornadoes. It kind of makes me a little bit happy, you know?
We're trying to find them, buddy. We are trying to find them. Okay, so I think here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna banish a light in the dark.
Uh-oh. Okay.
It's not the good one. Don't worry.
Oh, okay.
It's Chaos Sork.
Sure. What does Sork want to do here?
So I think I have to get rid of your Crass here. Just because you can just bounce me back. I can deal with Sangan later. That's like not the end of the world. So I've got that. You get a Lakuta draw. Like that's fine, I guess. I still have a summon in me as well, but level limit and Bog Spirit sort of put a damper on that. I suppose I'll set and I'll set and I'll just throw it back to you.
Okay. Let's see what I draw here. Draw. I'll go standby phase into my main phase.
That's fine.
Okay. Let's get the Lakuta draw.
Okay. So much value off that Lakuta.
I know, right? I will say, though, this level limit in particular is putting in a lot of work.
I was gonna say, Bog Spirit's like fine, but level limit especially is just so crippling.
It's a really weird spot you got me in now, though. And I don't... Chaos Work is, like, oddly, like, the perfect card to be able to deal with me, because I can't, like, stick a clown, because it just... Bye-bye, he leaves the next turn, so... I'll use my Lakuta.
Luckily, your Lakuta is a bit safe, yeah.
Yeah, he's getting some work done. We'll Lakuta, and then, screw it, I'll go for it. I'll go battle phase, and I'll try to poke your face down.
It is DD Warrior Lady. You take your 6.
Okay, do you want to vanish?
I do not, actually.
Okay, I didn't think you would.
Keep her around. I got Sork for that.
That's what I was thinking. All right, I'll go main 2. Level limit, baby. Let's go.
It's a good card.
I think I just have to pass. That is what I'm just going to do. I am going to end my turn, Alex. Go ahead.
Okay, I will go ahead and draw then. Stand by main. Okay, let's do this. I'm going to declare Sork. Let's get your Sangan out of here.
That's fine. You can leave.
I'm gonna dust your Bog Spirit.
Okay.
I'm gonna dust your level limit.
Okay, sure. That'll do it.
Let's put Warrior to attack. And then this is where I have an interesting decision to make. Trying to think of what I'm scared of more. I think I just want to... You got, what, 4 cards? You didn't do anything.
You don't know any of the cards in my hand either.
I don't. Yeah, let's do this. I'm going to run out Archfiend Soldier. I'm going to go for damage here. So let's just kill the Lakuta off, and we'll go for 19 to the face.
Yep, no problem.
Second main, I will set one. I guess I'll throw Sork to attack just to make him a little bit more beefy, and we'll just pass.
All right, I will draw. Stay on my phase, main phase.
What you got, buddy?
Trying to figure that out myself, but let me see.
Your Dark Hole's gone too, so that makes me feel a bit better.
Yeah, I imagine that probably makes you feel a little bit good. But this seems like it was right on time here. All right, I'm going to activate Giant Trunade. Put all your stuff back.
Ooh, I've got an IO for this.
Oh, that was like the one. Oh, that's grimy. That doesn't make anything work
Oh, please,
anymore.
You did this to me like a few episodes
yeah.
ago. Get it out of here.
Shit, I think that's just it then. The IO was actually just the game changer there. Yeah, I lose.
Okay.
Cool, we'll go to game 2.
Scoop him up, scoop him up.
Alex, I'll tell you, bro, I do not miss losing to Imperial Order, man. I feel like it was just last week that I still had to deal with that card, man. But we're back in it, and I'm losing to it, as always, man. Typical.
Yeah, what else is new? The more things change, the more things stay. At least this series, you have IO.
I know, right?
That makes a big difference.
Hopefully, I can see it a little bit more often here. I'm going to opt to go first again.
Okay.
Probably not too surprising there, but we'll see how it goes, okay?
All right, good luck, buddy. Let's see what
Good
you
luck,
got.
dude. All right, I'll go standby phase main. I will set 1, 2. I'll hit you with the limit, and then I'll set another card. Go ahead.
I'm getting limited. All right, I'll draw. What's not getting limited is my Pot of Greed, however.
Hey, you always see it. All right, go ahead.
All right, this is especially good considering I need as much help as I can get to deal with these stupid floodgates. Okay, this is a good card for dealing with these cards. I'm going to normal summon something we haven't seen yet. Mystic Swordsman level 2.
Oh, fuck. Oh, he's like perfect to get on
Coming out of the sideboard. Let's hit in here.
Oh, shit. No. Oh, that really fucking sucks because that gets rid of my giant rat.
Oh, what a perfect counter. All right, second main, I've got 3 back row for you to deal with, buddy.
Oh,
Go ahead.
Man. All right, I already got to pass this up here. Let's go. Draw, standby phase, main phase. Little dude, man, tearing it up. I will just pass turn. Go ahead.
He's scary, man. He's a scary card. All right, we'll go main 1. I think I'm going to run out Sangan. Who cares about level limit area?
Right? Oh, my goodness. Okay, I'll take 19. I'm going to take them both.
Okay, sure. Second main, I think... What do I do here? I got another back row. I'll throw down. Go ahead.
Okay, I'll draw. Standby phase, main phase. It's not getting any easier. I will just, I'll end turn. Go ahead.
Wow, just passing. Okay. Unfortunately, a level limit I think is going to be doing a little bit of work here. Slowing me down a bit. Although I could change that if I wanted to. This speeds up the clock by a turn, so I think I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to Raigeki break your level limit.
Okay, that's going to be fine.
Okay. I will normal Shining Angel.
Yep, no problem.
Hit for 9.
Yep, I'll take it all.
So this is 33 total.
14. Okay.
Okay. Second main, I got nothing else, buddy. Go ahead.
All right, I will draw. Standby phase, anything?
Nope.
All right, main phase, okay. I was hoping you'd commit a little bit more here. I'm going to get super punished by O, but if you don't have it, it's going to be nice. So I'm going to Dark Hole.
I don't have IO.
Yes.
I do have my body.
Oh, it's never good enough. Okay, my body is fine. That resolves.
Okay.
I am going to activate, let's keep it moving. Change a heart, and I'm going to take your Shining Angel.
Change of Heart, the Shining Angel. That's fine.
Okay, cool. I will tribute off your Shining Angel for my Zaborg, the Thunder Monarch.
Okay.
And I'll activate his mandatory effect. I will target your Mystic Swordsman level 2.
Targeting Mystic Swordsman. I will chain Ring of Destruction, targeting Zaborg.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no! I mean, yeah, that's fine. We're both going to lose 24.
Okay, I do still lose my Mystic Swordsman.
Oh, dude, you just checkmated me there. I fucking got shit on. No way! Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. It's not over. I'm going to kill you, but my Sangan is threatening it. I guess I will run out a Warrior Lady to try to make sure it goes through battle.
Bottomless,
I got
the Warrior
Bottomless.
Lady, yep.
Okay, sure. So it's not over. It's not over. Let's hit with Sangan.
Three-eyed rascal, man. He gets under the level 4 restriction of
Hell
gravity
yeah!
bind, so
Let's
it's not
go!
gonna do anything. Damn! This deck
my
is cheats,
God.
bro. This deck is so bad. How did you have the perfect out for level limit and gravity bind? Just literally unbelievable, man. I can't win with
So
this
funny.
deck.
It's funny because even if this was Saku, I had CED that I was just going to drop and just win the game that way.
What is this?
So
I'm so curious what this is.
this was a skill drain. So I was contemplating
okay.
just negating Zaborg before Ring went off, but I don't think it mattered in all honesty.
Yeah.
So I still had the Sangan, so it didn't really matter. I brought this in because skill drain just shuts off all your clowns and all of your Deslakudas and all that nonsense. And so, yes, while I may not be able to hit under these types of effects, you can't use any of your effects to generate advantage under skill drain. So
Yep.
I brought my own floodgates to this battle.
Yep. Nah, man, I thought I had the one up on you. I thought for sure after that poor showing with this deck last time, if I ran it back, I thought there was no way you would be able to play under like the gravity bind and stuff. You had the stupid dinky dudes like Sangan's tearing it up, man. It's like it's just too much.
I boarded him in too. I boarded in the Mystic Swordsman, one of, by the way. I'm just that good at the game. I also boarded in Fairy Lily as well, just because I can hit a huge amount of damage with that. But I got lucky that I saw my little dudes. My only other little dude is like Spirit Reaper in all honesty. Everything else is still level 4. But I brought in so much spell and trap removal. I mean, I don't know how that I wasn't going to win this. I mean, double Dust Tornado, the double Raigeki Break. I had double Phoenix Wing Wind Blast as well.
Yeah,
like
you're living
I brought in
large.
just everything. And I take minuses on all of those, but I don't care. If I kill you, it doesn't matter. So I had plenty of cards. What about how was your experience with Flaming Eternity? Anything?
It was like all right. I got myself a Grand Marg, and I got like the cards that I was looking at last episode to make this kind of work, like Blade Rabbit and the Golem Sentry. Those were some of the cards that I was looking at to maybe like make Clown Control good, but man, it just couldn't stack up. I got 3 Phoenix Wing Wind Blast, the 3 Threatening Roars, stuff that I was really setting out to get. But yeah, I
actually got Threatening Roar this time.
I'm proud of you, but I didn't see any Wing Blast this episode. Neither of us did actually. That's so surprising.
No, I actually sided mine. I wasn't maining them, and I was using it just as more spot spell and trap removal, if anything, but also can hit like a monster as well. For my deck, I didn't really feel like I needed to main it, so that's why I just boarded it. I actually was main decking Threatening Roar, though. That was one of my set cards from game 1. I wanted to see how that played out, but attacked me, I think, with a Sangan, and that was it. So I never had to flip it up.
Yeah, I didn't get that too far into you there, so.
Yeah.
I don't think I can double back on this strat, bro. This thing sucks.
I mean, you already did double back on it. I don't think you can triple back on this strat.
Yeah, I think I gotta change it up again. Back to the drawing board.
I mean, I commend you for giving it a shot. Though. I think, if anything, the game 1 actually showcased that why this deck could work very well. If I did not draw like Dust Tornadoes and IO in succession, I had a hand of all level 4s and like CED. So my game plan was to just make it so I had 7 cards in hand so I could discard for hand size and then drop CED and like nuke the board. But then the problem is you had Sangan, so I had to like Chaos Sork first and then get another Light Engrave and then CED because I didn't want you to have a card after the CED resolved. The other plan I had was to just wait till we had so many cards that one activation of CED just killed you, but I didn't want you to draw that many cards, so I had to make my move while I could.
Respectable.
Yeah. Buddy, you didn't ask about how my wheel went.
I really don't want to hear. I hope it's not good, bro. How did you do?
Let's just say we'll be going back to the banning before the start of next episode because we're going to be banning another card out of your card pool, buddy. God,
man.
does it feel good.
And you need all the help you can get, bro, honestly. So I can take whatever you want out of the collection. It's perfectly fine by me. I'll come back next episode with a vengeance here. I guess you could say the Phoenix is rising back up.
Oh, stop. Did you even pull Nephthys?
I did actually. I pulled it that piece. Yeah, I didn't pull it. But I didn't play it, man. He's not that good.
In all fairness, you're able to make that joke because you pulled Nephthys. I will allow it one time.
Thank you.
So guys, that's going to wrap it up for another episode. I hope you enjoyed as always. Let's shout the patrons for all of their continued support. So shouts to Shadow1317, Moto Cameron Smith, Tim 0x3, SJ Winchester, Chaotic Meatball, MBT Play Medolce, Part 2, Pony Stark, Dan the Manhoban, Synchro Guy, Ole, Yusuf Hassan 05, I Ship MBT and Simo, Draconic Rockslide, Jordan Coons, Iron Blazem, Jesse Wood, Chris Hood, David Liu, Skyrose, Dylan Hunter, Cody Bretch, John Two-Base, Extremely Vulgar Man, Brody Eastwood, Daysir, Carlos CT, Flannel Daddy, Phoenix the Immortal, Einstein's Theory of MBT's Relative Toes, Hornet, Give Me Speedroid or Give Me Death, Jonah Messenger, TC Gaming, thanks for the sleeves, Dad. Matthew Brady, Max, MBT's Ghost Trick BMW, Tom Russell, Why Read Cards When You Can Just Click Buttons, Helios 515, Black Acre, thank you Cimo, MBT Gauge, the RJB0, and Ruxton34, the entire state of Indiana, Valen Jackson, Justice for Queen Tiramisu, imagine committing a crime and finding out your lawyer is a Yugi-tubing Rothschild, MBT fans scare me more than COVID, Simping for Cimo, Tyler H, Nicholas Carpenter, Cimo's harem of sexy Yugi-tubers, Nim Noodle, Malabranch of the Burning Tunnels, MBT canceled by all communities soon, Mike Ty, Stella and Zoe Vermillion, Wonder Waffle, Skull Servant, and the Wandering Doomed are boyfriends, just an awesome name, not reading cards makes the game interesting, and you know it, and The Undertaker versus Cimo and MBT. Thank you guys so much for watching the video, and we will see you next time.